Presidential campaign to the Valley today. He spoke to a crowd of about 500 people at Nevada Partners in North Las Vegas. In the audience, his mother and uncle, both of whom live here in Las Vegas. Politics Now co-host Steve Sebelius sat down exclusively with Booker before the event. Steve.
Well, Sasha, Cory Booker learned politics in Newark, New Jersey. There he served on the city council and as mayor before winning a special election to the U.S. Senate in 2013. But the lessons of Newark, the need to tackle people's real problems, are still very much part of Booker's political life.
My whole career is about trying to make a change in areas that people have given up on and didn't think you could make change, but to show that by bringing people together, you can make transformative change, progressive change for people that are often marginalized or left out of the equation.
Booker does call himself a progressive. He believes in things such as Medicare for all, erasing the criminal convictions of marijuana offenders, and finding ways to ease student debt burdens. But even though he's fighting to win a Democratic primary with progressive icons such as Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, he seems less interested in ideology than in pragmatic problem solving that often crosses party lines. That's how he says he's going to reach disaffected voters, including those who cast their 2016 ballots for Donald Trump instead of Hillary Clinton.
And so I think there's understandable people on both sides of the aisle who are checking out, think politics doesn't work anymore, are thinking they're just getting screwed by a system that doesn't see them, honor them, or fight for them. And so what's the antidote to that is having leaders who stand up and ferociously say, I'm going to be there for you and fight for you.
Unity is a key campaign theme for Booker, as well as an unshakable belief that by showing up and putting in the hard work, compromise is possible. He points to the recent bipartisan criminal justice reform bill as one example, and notes his work with Republican Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina as another. If elected, he promises to continue his push for unity.
So should I be elected, I will be all over this country in places that people don't expect me, sitting down with folks that think, oh, I don't expect a Democratic president to sit down with folks who might be of a different party or a different opinion. If we're going to re-stitch the fabric of our country and weave us together, one flag, one people, one nation, put more indivisible back in this one nation under God, then I've got to lead with that sentiment every single day as president.
But unity won't be achieved by the president alone, Booker says. While some of his rivals in the Democratic primary contest resemble Franklin Delano Roosevelt in their ideology, Booker harkens more towards John Fitzgerald Kennedy, who famously told Americans to ask what they could do for their country.
I want to put a warning label on my candidacy. I did this when I started as a city councilman in Newark. If I am your president, I'm going to ask more from you. I'm not going to ask you to put up with more or suffer through more, or deal with more injustice, but I'm going to ask you to serve more, to volunteer more, to engage more.
Well, Booker pledged to return to Nevada to campaign in the future, and he's not alone. Last Sunday, Elizabeth Warren addressed a crowd at the Springs Preserve, and on Friday, California Senator Kamala Harris will make her first visit to Las Vegas as a presidential candidate. Sasha?